She's the artist.
And he's insane.
And together we're smoke, scales, and scribbles. But What's going on, guys?
Hey, guys. How are you?
So, we would like to say tonight that we apologize for next week, because next week we will not have a podcast.
Nope, sorry.
Just because we are going to be in Tinley, and I don't think that we are going to have the time to do the processing on it and have it ready, because we're supposed to leave at 2 a.m. on Thursday.
Yep.
So, I don't think it's plausible.
It's just not going to happen, guys, so you'll have to wait for an awesome Tinley update after Tinley.
Right. But on a different note, so last Friday, so a week and a half ago Sunday, so almost 2 weeks ago, I guess, really. We went. So you were
losing me, sir. You're losing me because I'm losing track of where you're at.
Okay. Anyways, we went to Reptile Expo, and this dude from Fry's Pets, his name is Fry, so he's cool. We talked to him 6 months ago, probably, about machete snakes, and that we'd be interested in getting a machete snake. And he said that he's able to get imports, but they're wild caught. And we're like, well, I mean, they're all wild caught right now, really, because they're not a big thing right now, and they're not being bred in the United States yet, really. So he's like, I can get them. He's like, I get them here and there. I was like, all right. I was like, well, let us know. So he's like, all right. So on Friday, he let us know.
Yep.
That he was, at that expo, he told us that he might possibly be able to get a couple now that it's been 6 months. And I was like, oh, okay. So then on last Friday, he said that he got one and asked us if we wanted it, and we made arrangements. So Wednesday, we went and got her. So.
Turns out she is beautiful, she is a girl, and she is very much in shed.
Very blue.
Yeah. But she hasn't tried to bite or anything. She just really wants to get away very quickly. I wish you guys could have seen my eyes bulge.
If you could always see the eyes bulge.
Oh. But honestly, I'll take it. She'll calm down.
For sure.
We set her up with a pretty fucking stellar tank. She's got all kinds of cover and whatnot, so she can feel secure and safe, and I think she's gonna do fine.
In the last little bit, just since she's been in her tank, that we've, done some observation, she's been basking a lot and stuff, so, we definitely feel like she's missed the sun, because, of course, she was a wild-caught animal, so she was a wild animal.
Yeah.
She's used to basking as much as she wanted or whatnot.
She actually has they're almost healed. They're bite marks on her where it looks like something grabbed a hold of her at some point, probably before they caught her. Because they're almost healed. They're not anything we have to worry about or nothing like that. They will actually be gone either with this shed or the next one of the two.
If they go away. I mean, if they don't go away, they could just be like Edgar.
The one might always be a scar, because the one looks like it was a pretty rough one. And somehow she must have got away, and then they caught her and brought her here.
Right.
Now she's in our bedroom.
Because we ordered racks, but they're not here yet.
Unfortunately.
Racks we have right now aren't long enough.
So she is What?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Anyways, so she what?
She is temporarily in our bedroom.
Yeah. So I was just thinking, the racks aren't long enough, but the thing's only a foot wide. So what if we just had it extra tall, and it would be, you could fit it on the racks we have right now.
Great plan, except I have a question. Which one are we putting it on? Because I don't want to walk into it trying to go into our bedroom with my face, shin, or foot.
I was just saying.
No, it's not a bad idea. But I'm saying that particular rack would be a poor choice. Because I don't want to walk face first into it, shin first, or
We could just put it where Clarice is right now. Put Clarice on it, put him on it, and then or put her on it, and we could possibly. I'm highly doubting actually that we can't fit Tinley on
we
there.
can't fit Tinley on there. We tried
no
that,
way.
remember?
No, Tinley's no.
Because I emptied Kylie's entire tank to move it onto a rack, and it didn't fit.
Yeah. I was just trying to be proactive. Okay.
No, I'm not bitching at you. It's not a bad idea. I was just saying that particular rack would be a terrible pull.
I'm really hoping that we get our racks in soon. Because, I don't know what we're going to do with Tinley.
Well, that was going to be my next question. Okay, so what's planned for Tinley? Because we currently have one just chilling out in our bedroom. I don't know where we're going to put a second one to just chill out till our rack comes. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you seem bound and determined that nothing is going to live on the kitchen table.
I'm trying not to, okay?
Well, I mean, it would be better than the empty ones living there, I guess. And we can't do anything about those until we have our racks either, because we usually poke those somewhere.
Yeah, so I bought a couple of tanks. They were smaller than what they were supposed to be, and I knew that they weren't as big as they were supposed to be. I didn't pay the price that they wanted either, though, so.
Yeah, it's alright.
But yeah, look at it, though, is if we have someone set us up with a gecko out of nowhere, we don't plan on, even if it's an arboreal gecko, I mean, some of those are tall tanks.
A 30-gallon tank is a 30-gallon tank. When you need a tank, there's one. I mean, obviously you're not going to shove a retic in it, but...
No, or, I mean...
You could temporarily poke something in there until you could find something bigger in a day or two. You know
I mean, that's what Jackson came in.
Yeah.
It was a 30-gallon.
Yeah, it was a 30 long, wasn't it?
I think
Not
so.
a 30 tall, it was a 30 long.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What's Cheese's? Is hers like a 30 short? Is that that's considered? Because it's a same floor space as a 40-gallon, but it's shorter.
Yeah, I think it's like a short, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know what that was called. I'm like, I've never seen one like that until we actually got that one.
Right. That was the one that Charlie came in initially.
Yeah, and then I got a 40-gallon off a 16-year-old kid for like $20, and that was after he delivered it. From
Faulkner, which is like an hour away.
I don't know how he got his mom to do that for next to nothing, but sure.
Especially now, like the gas prices right now, oh my god, guys.
Dude, it's stupid.
So, in Ohio, we paid $409 a gallon. And in our area, it's $4.39. I was like, good gravy.
It's stupid.
It is. It's crazy to me.
Which one do you want first?
Let's start off with Cody.
Alright.
So we got a new pipe, which we haven't even started talking about this last weekend at all.
No, not yet. We haven't.
And, so that would be useful. Actually, you picked out Cody.
I love Cody.
So you can start off with Cody.
Okay.
Even though we have smoked out a Cody already.
You know what's really funny?
What?
Right here, that little piece in the thing, it looks like a little fox.
Very cool.
It does!
You're funny. But anyway, so this last weekend, we went and visited some of my old friends that I haven't seen in Bradford in a long time, just outside of Bradford. And my friends Eric and Katie. And we had a blasty. We hung out with them.
Did. I adore them.
So Eric cooked Friday night, and we stayed there Friday night, and then Saturday morning we went to a soccer game, and then I cooked breakfast.
Well, when he says we, he does not mean we. He means we as in him and Eric and Katie. Mal informed everybody she had options and decided to continue to sleep.
Yeah, she was... Yeah.
Apparently I was quite unpleasant. I don't remember any of this conversation, but I guess I wasn't super friendly about it.
It just happens. It does. It happens on occasion. Yeah, so we didn't have any kids or anything because my mom took the kids. And so we were hanging out, having some fun. And they didn't have their son because he was at his grandmother's.
Yeah, that's where it was.
And so we kicked back, had some fun. It was a really good time. And then Mal wasn't about getting up in the morning.
No, I was so tired. Like, I don't even remember yelling at you. I don't remember you trying to wake me up. Like, none of it.
You didn't yell. You were just like, I have options. I'm like, oh, okay. Never mind. I'll leave the bear alone.
I know. I was cranky bitch.
Oh, shit happens.
But when you woke me up later that day, I was fine.
Well, yeah, I was giving you food. Like, if you don't know how to wake up a woman, you have food or chocolate or the D.
Yeah.
It helps too. Any of those things will help your female wake up and not be an unpleasant person. Just saying.
Yeah, because I woke up and I smiled. He goes, oh, we must be okay now because there's a smile. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then he filled me in and I'm like, oops.
She was just ready to be awake then. She wasn't earlier in the morning. Evidently. So. Anyways, we're smoking out of our new pipe we got. His name's Cody. Cody the Cobra. He's a green cobra on the front of a wooden piece. And then it's got a resin stem and then a wooden piece for the mouthpiece.
The stem piece almost reminds me of a wand. I really liked it. It was just pretty.
Right? So his name is Cody the Cobra. Yeah.
Because we're random white people.
It's always funny because, like, even, like, when I'm talking about snakes and stuff, people were like, who's Edgar? Or Charles? Or, like,
yeah.
Wednesday.
Harry. Penelope.
Like, people were like, what? What are these things? I'm like, reptiles. But our newest reptile that we got, our machete snake, she is from South America, and it is a machete snake. So we are going off of the, like, machete movie there, and, because, I mean, who do you think of when you hear the word machete? Like, you think of Danny Trejo, just saying. Like, just throwing it out there, you think of Danny Trejo, just saying. And, like, I was like, we need to do, our male has to be Danny, that's all there is to it. And then I wanted Wildfire for a female because of Jimmy Livingston's mom off of Bumbleboy is Wildfire, which is Slim's girlfriend before that, or like before all this happened. And Danny Trejo plays Slim, so her name is Wildfire because yes. The next female machete we get is going to be Bianca, but
we'll see.
Oh.
We might find something that between now and then we like better, but as of right now, I'm cool.
I was going to say, because today she was like,
I love
the
that
other
name.
one has
It's
to
so
be Bianca.
cute.
I love that name for her.
Bianca sounds
okay.
like such a sweet name, so I'm really hoping that the next one is maybe a little chiller than Miss Wildfire is, because she's all whippy. And I would much rather her be defensive instead of whippy, because whippy, I worry.
Well, see, with the whippy, I mean, she is a whip snake. It's a subspecies of a whip snake.
Okay, fair.
So I can see why.
Like, stop it. They're hard to hold on to, goddammit.
Yeah, they are.
Ugh. And the last thing you want to do is drop her, because I'm going to tell you right now, that little bitch is going to be fast.
is she's skinny. So, like, I feel like she could fit in some pretty small spaces pretty quickly.
Yeah. Like, I would just prefer not. I don't want to play that game.
Can you imagine the people that have to try to catch these snakes? Like, that little bastard would be a bitch to catch in the wild.
Yeah,
like,
it would.
Something that goes that fast and has, like, a den or something that's fairly close by. Trying to catch that little bastard before he gets in his den would be not fun.
Right. Oh. She's so pretty, though. I'm so excited. One of these days, I'm going to answer her.
She has a really awesome, like, they have yellow bellies. And then right now she looks black. And they could be anywhere from a really vibrant green to like an olive green to like a brown to a black. And she right now has a really nice like yellow and then it's like a gray gradients to black. And it's really, really pretty right now.
It is, but because she's in shed, she is significantly darker right now than she will be. So we'll see. I think she's going to come out like an olive green. I think is what she'll be.
I think she's going to be really shiny in the light though.
I think she will too.
That's what I'm excited about.
She's I'm excited to see her eyes not all milky. Because literally, guys, she looks blind as fuck right now. Poor thing. I felt really bad for her because she can't see anything. And she was in a clear plastic container, so I had brought a snake bag with me. And I put her in that. She laid in that snake bag in the same spot almost the entire rest of the trip. Even when I was picking her up and moving her so I could move or whatever. Nope. Didn't even move. She was just like, no.
Right.
They can't see, so that's less stressful.
Also, we've been talking about, like, she's most likely lived in a small container of some sort since she's gotten into the United States. Even if it was just a couple weeks, it's still a small container.
Yeah.
Because we were told she's about 3 feet. And by my guess, she's about 3.5 feet.
Yeah, she's a big 3 feet.
I think she's definitely longer than 3.5 or 3 feet. Which I have no clue how the fuck we're gonna measure that thing. Because I think Mocha's bad enough to try to measure.
I'm trying to picture you holding on to this snake while I'm trying to run a piece of twine up it. Good
God. Because Mocha's bad enough. With her whips that she does here and there. And, like, Wildfire's whips are way worse.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I have no idea. Oh. We need to build a measuring tube.
Measuring tube?
Yes.
Okay. What does said measuring tube do?
It is a box that you can see through. Like, made out of, like, clear bullshit.
Okay.
And said snake can fit inside it. And there's a measure, like a tape measure in the inside. So that while they're going through it, and they're stretched out, you're like, oh, look at that. They're 3.5 feet.
That'd be all fine and dandy for the ball pythons, but you really think you're gonna do that with carpet pythons or boas? You see those fucking tails? They're like, you're gonna lose inches easily off the boas from that situation. I mean, just doing a twine on them is gonna be much easier than that thing. Just saying.
Which is true. But for ones like Madam Wildfire and even Mocha, it might be a smidge easier. Mocha won't be so bad when she gets some more size to her.
I hope not.
She is a handful, for sure.
Can you imagine her at like 8 feet fucking whipping around like that? That'd be stressful.
No, listen, what's stressful is her food response, and if she doesn't get that shit under control when she's 8 feet, 9 feet, 12 feet. She is a psycho about food. She's gonna be fucking hungry when she comes out of shed.
was gonna say, she takes after you, so you know.
I did not produce that animal, so I just picked her out.
Right.
And told you I wanted
Perfect.
this one really bad.
Worked perfectly. It's alright, because I picked the biggest psycho animal we have, so it's okay.
Wait, do you mean me or Chisette?
No, the biggest psycho animal that we own, yeah.
Okay. Terry's only a psycho when you hold her. I don't know.
Well, it was just like you were holding Wildfire, and she was being good for you, wasn't moving or nothing. As soon as you hand her to me, she fucking goes crazy. I'm like, oh good, this is fun. Fuck.
I hope you didn't feel like I was trying to intercede or anything, because I jumped.
No, you were fine.
Tried to put my hands in there and help you catch her, but I just know that she is fast, and I did not want us to lose her. You know what I mean?
Right? No, you're fine.
Because I'm telling you right now, if she buries into my pile of clothes, we are fucked. That bitch could hide for a year in there and we'd never find her.
But she would be gnarly when you did find her.
Oh, absolutely. I was really surprised she didn't try and bite us at all today, though.
Yeah, she was pretty chill. I was surprised. I was surprised when I opened the door and you were right there with her. I was like, whoa.
I don't know if it's because she can't see right now and that's why, or if that's just how she is. I don't know. We'll find out. But it was nice to not get bit today. We'll say that much.
Yeah. She might not feel comfortable trying to strike right now because of being in blue, as hard as she is.
Right.
I will say, this pipe will not be a normal pipe to use.
No.
Because it is tiny. The hole to smoke through on this, we're only going to smoke probably 6-7 pipes to this, and it's going to need cleaned. And no way in fuck we have anything to clean that bastard with. More for showing than anything else.
It's so cute.
It is really cool looking.
His little face on the front.
Him's derpy, like everything else.
I love derpy stuff.
Right? And something else that we did this week. We upped our ears to 9/16 or 14 millimeters.
Yeah, we fucking did. I'm so excited. Mine stretched out way easier than his did.
I could get mine to stretch before it was bedtime that night. So I tried to go to bed with a little folded, not too bad. And I woke up with one gauge missing. So I was like, fuck. So I put my old gauges back in from the last size and I had to fix it a couple days later. By the way, a little bit of Aquaphor in your actual ears, your ear holes, and then you put your tunnels in. It works really well. Mine slipped right in, didn't even bubble or anything.
I'm glad. I'm glad, baby.
I was astonished when the first one went in, and I was like, what? I was like, that's awesome. Then the second one went in like that. I was like, wow, this is cool.
I know, I was waiting there with Wildfire, and I'm like, really? What's he doing in there? Taking for fucking ever. And then I realized you were doing your ears.
Oh, dying. Oh, no. Holy good lord. Oh.
Yeah, this bitch is rough.
If I wasn't feeling it yet, I am now. Promise. My head is throbbing. On that note, let's go to something that I don't have to think about too much, even though I have to read it. We're going to talk about the strain of the night. we're going to talk about Vanilla Ice.
That sounds like a lovely strain, but it says vanilla, and I love vanilla.
It is an indica dominant. Ooh. Its parents are Afghani, skunk, Shiva, and Northern Lights. Like, this thing's got to be fucking insane. Just saying.
That sounds lovely.
Something that blows my mind, though, THC level is only 17%. Like, that's really kind of low for everything in there. It says the smell and flavor is sweet, spicy, and skunk. Ooh. The effect is relaxed, lazy, and happy.
Lazy. They're like, yep, no, don't even try and fight it. You're going to want to veg out on the couch and do nothing.
It says this successfully hybridizing illustrious indica strain. That was a fucking thing to read when you're half-ass high. Afghani, Northern Light, and Skunk, a unique specimen, has been created. A few strains can boast such immense resin production, but that's not the only quality that makes Vanilla Ice a real grow-up trophy. Distinct sweet vanilla fragrance and a defined dessert aftertaste, sure. Yeah, dessert aftertaste makes Vanilla Ice delectable. It's a medium for how hard it is to grow. It's a photo period, 8 to 9 weeks, so that's really quick. It's in the end of September and or beginning of October. So at 9 weeks, you want to be doing it about the beginning of July to get it the end of September, beginning of October.
So it has no THC, but it's really good at making resin?
Yeah.
That's not...
That's like the little balls on the outside of it.
This sounds like it's...
backwards.
Yeah.
I don't know. It says that its yield is 550 to 600 grams per metric meter. It's a medium outdoor yield. The height is 60 to 90 centimeters indoor and 170 to 200 centimeters outdoor. And you can get it at Zimbiza Seeds.
All right.
So there you go.
Nice.
I was like, that sounds really tasty.
I like the name, but, like, I'm unsure how I feel about if I would like it or not.
I mean, it's weed, first off. Second, its parents are very impressive. So, like, I would give it a chance.
I would give it a go.
For sure.
If one of the parents was Girl Scout cookies, it might be a little bit more like, meh.
I don't mind Girl Scout cookies. It's not my favorite.
That and Blue Dream,
I've had really good Blue Dream that was really good. And
like,
I mean, it's far and few in between, though.
Yeah, no. Most of the time, it's kind of just poo-poo.
A little bit of poo-poo with a side of caca.
Yeah.
But like Northern Lights, Shiva, Skunk, Afghani.
Right.
That's pretty intense parenting right there. They're like, let's just put all the crazy shit together and see what happens.
Somebody got stoned and said, let's put all the best of the best together and see what we create. And then they all smoked it and shared it with the world.
There you go. I think that's how they do most things when they do this kind of thing.
See? Happy endings.
Right? I can't wait for it to be PA legal and for us to be able to start growing some.
Dude, for real.
Because I'm going to grow some pretty nasty stuff, I'm telling you.
I'm hungry.
Wow. Yeah, me too, but we're going to continue on with what we're doing.
I'm sorry.
Do you have some questions for me? Because you're getting awfully quiet over there. Yeah, that's right.
I'm really baked right now. Like
Jesus. She's like, I'm gone, man. You gotta do all the work, okay? It's not the first time I've heard that.
Sir.
I'm just fucking with you.
Which of your friends are you most proud of and why?
Wow, okay. I don't know. I guess it depends on, like, what the time being is. Like, all my friends have done a lot of cool stuff, and I can be proud of them for doing. I don't know.
I got you. You're like, I'm not picking one.
I just can't.
Like, right now, which one of our friends are you the most proud of? I don't mean, like, always and forever. I just mean, like, right now, who are you most proud of?
Maybe Brian.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, his girlfriend's pregnant and stuff, and, like, he's trying to get his shit together really, really well for this situation. They have a house together and stuff, and, like...
Right, they're getting married.
Yeah, here in, like, July.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that was quick.
Right.
But I was like, alright, cool. So, like, I'm excited for him. Like, he's trying to get his life together. Yeah.
Right? I'm excited for him, too.
How about for you?
I think I'm most proud of Jordan right now.
I gotcha.
Jordan's worked really hard since I met him to get his shit together.
Right.
And he's done a really good job. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I see it.
So.
I gotcha.
But.
What's your other question?
What one thing annoys you most at a restaurant?
A restaurant. When my waiter is ignoring us. Like, when they're just, like, fucking off. Like, one of the worst times that, I mean, it was, honestly, it was not a bad situation, honestly. But it was just, like, when we were in New York City, we ate at this place that was super good. The food was amazing.
Oh, dude, it was so yummy.
And our waiter was a little gay guy.
He was not little. He was like 6 foot.
I don't know,
like, or something like that. He was a tall dude.
I don't know. I thought he was little. Anyways, he was like scrawny.
He was kind of skinny, but he was fucking tall.
But anyways, he was like hitting on these guys that were trying to have breakfast or lunch, and like he just kept ignoring us. And I was like, I mean, I was fine with it because we just had an edible like a little bit ago before that, and it was like kicking in, and I was like, what is happening? I was like, oh yeah, the edible.
Yeah, no, both of ours kicked in right about the same time, and he was like,
oh, I'm feeling pretty high all of a sudden. She's like, I know, me too. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, the edible. Yeah, we shared an edible.
Completely forgot that we ate said edible.
So that was really funny, actually. And then, like, we were just really enjoying our time bullshitting and whatnot, so, like...
It was fine, but, like, when we needed our check and whatnot, like...
Yeah, like, I literally got up and was, like, trying to find somebody so I could pay my bill because we had to get to the Harry Potter store. And we were walking. So, like, it was a little ways away and whatnot, so...
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was, like... That's one of the main things I can't stand, though, like, when someone's just ignoring you.
I got you.
And, like, I'm just like, What do you got?
I don't know. Usually the waiter or waitress is what pisses me off at a restaurant. In some way, shape, or form, they usually piss me off. Sometimes I scare them. And then they run away like little bitches.
She's referring to the last time we went to Fridays.
I'm not even that difficult. Oh, and when they don't have a menu and they want you to scan a code. That's another annoyance. Like, what the fuck is that? I am old. No.
Like,
give me a menu.
The funny thing about that is, okay, so, like, we're 32. And, like...
Excuse you, I am 31.
Okay, for another... Like, literally not even a month. Or almost dead on a month. It's what the 9th today.
Yep, almost.
So almost a month. So we'll be 32. And like, I don't know, I've never thought of myself as being like old or anything. And like, these kids, I'm like, almost the same age as all their parents. Like, their parents are kids that were, like, a little bit older than us in school.
Oh, my God.
So, like, they're all like, yeah, you're my mom's age. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
I know!
And I'm like, I'm not that old.
You're like, stop!
And, like, I just don't understand it.
Dude,
like,
it's freaking me out that the boy has the same band teacher that I had. Okay? It's freaking me out. I don't like it.
That's super funny, though.
Oh.
I remember him from when I was a kid, even. So, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he would come to our school here and there. We always had Mrs. Smirko.
I got you.
Who was the choir teacher once we were in high school.
I got you. Yeah, no. It just, when he told me, and I realized that, I was like, oh my God, I am old.
That's right. When I was in elementary school, I had the same principal as my mom did. In her elementary school.
I had a couple teachers that had my mom, and I'm trying to remember who they were. I know I had Mr. Sperry, but he and her went to school together.
I gotcha.
I think she had Mr. Kibler.
I have no clue. I never had any of those teachers, so I don't know.
I know, they were all cool. My elementary school.
I know that my mom didn't have Mrs. Jordan, but Mrs. Jordan was a teacher when my mom was in school.
I got you.
And I had her for 9th grade English. And then Woj. I never had Woj, but my mom did. Back in the 80s.
I got you.
He used to turn his ring around backwards and he'd slap people in the back of the head back then.
Ow.
Yeah. Because, like, you were allowed to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, oh yeah.
Like when they were sleeping or not
Yeah.
paying attention or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
God, I guess you'd only do that a handful of times. Jesus Christ, that's a migraine just waiting to happen. Whack! Next out of place.
But
chiropractor visit.
My mom always used to talk about it, and
I bet your mom met that ring a couple times.
I have no clue. But anyways, like, I never had him, but he was still teaching when I was in school. There's another one I was thinking. Mrs. Razy. She was in school, or she was a teacher when my mom was in school, and I had her for 9th grade.
Okay, so I have a silly question.
And Mrs. Mick. What?
Okay, so now I know teachers aren't allowed to hit kids anymore. So like,
Right.
they're not even supposed to like smack them back of the head with not paying attention.
Right.
So hear me out.
Okay. Jesus.
Are they allowed to have like a spray bottle that they can just walk around with and be like, pay attention?
I mean, I don't know.
Like,
That
it's
would be
water.
pretty funny, though. It would be pretty funny, though.
because that's what I would do.
Spray him, like, in the ear with water.
Yeah, just have one of those little spray bottles from the dollar store and just be like, pay attention.
That'd be, like, the most obnoxious fucking way to wake somebody up.
Yeah, it is. It would work.
That would be really rough. I don't think I'd like that.
I don't know if that's allowed.
I was going to say, we could wait on that.
Okay.
I was going to say, oh, yeah, oh, well, maybe we should start Tilly. That's Cody.
Yeah, you don't want to finish, Cody?
I thought we did.
No.
Oh, my God, woman. I thought you finished it.
No,
'cause
we
you were
took a
fiddling
break 'cause we
around with it.
died.
Oh, my God. All right. You were fiddling around with it, so I thought you were done with it a long time ago.
Go.
Jesus. We got this from an Indian reservation.
Yeah, we did.
And it's handmade because it's literally got fingerprints on it.
All over the place.
From when it was made. So I feel like it's a true piece of
Art.
American, Native Americans. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this looks kind of like a ship. Like,
I know, it's
just
cool.
like the angle, this is the front of it, and like the back of it. And
I
just,
agree.
Like, just
I like the little fox in the back. I just think it's cute.
right, or even like maybe a kind of wolf,
Something.
like along the lines with like because the ears go straight out.
You're right. I love unique pieces, and when they're handmade like this, they're all unique.
Right. I think we paid 20 for it. 20 or 25, something
25.
like that. But I didn't think that was bad though. Not for something that's handmade.
No. Ooh, we went to the antique mall and I got a new box.
A new box.
A new box! It's really cool. for those of you who do not know, I have an obsession with cute little boxes.
Fancy boxes.
I like pretty boxes.
She likes the carved ones and, like, really embroidered ones. And
I have a silver one. I have a pink one that's like stone with a white unicorn on it.
The dragon one that's in our bathroom.
Yeah. Now I have, like, this Asian style... I don't know what kind of art...
box.
It is a jewelry box, but I don't know the kind of artwork that's on the top. What that's called. Because
I don't know. It's like where
It's like layered paper.
Yeah, it's like origami of sorts.
Yeah,
that's
kinda.
like, yeah.
I don't know. It's beautiful, though.
It is really cool looking.
I love it.
And they like just like inlay it in there, and then they make layers of it. I'm sure, like, if you know what we're talking about, like you've seen it before, like you know what it is.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty. I really enjoy it. But I love pretty boxes. Not this time we were there, but the time before that, we bought 5 boxes when we were there.
I like a real pretty box too, babe.
No, you like my box. That's the only box you're allowed to like.
You're funny.
And don't you forget it.
You're funny. We didn't find anything, like any books or anything that were super expensive.
No.
We weren't looking to, like, spend a ton of money, and plus we were, like, not really, like, looking as well as we normally look, because we were with friends, and we were still looking at stuff as we were going and stuff.
And their kid was with them, and
right.
He loves us, apparently. We are his new BFFs.
Right.
My name is that girl.
Right. But I mean, he was fun to hang out with. I had a lot of fun.
I did too. I enjoy him. He makes me giggle.
The taco joint there, by the way.
That thing was delicious.
Salamanca Antique Mall. The little taco joint there is pretty bitchin'.
Yeah, the one that's like in the back of the little antique mall.
Over by the dollar store.
It's so good.
It was really good. It wasn't super expensive either. It was $9 for 3 fajitas. So, like, chicken fajita tacos. I mean, I didn't think that was horrible.
No, it was really... And they were really good. Like, the chicken wasn't dry or anything. It was really good.
No, yeah, and it had good flavor,
and
too.
The veggies weren't burnt. They were really yummy. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. And the homemade queso on the nachos, that was really tasty.
Yeah.
It was really nice and creamy. I liked how creamy it was.
And it wasn't overly bitey for me. Like, sometimes it can just be too much, and I just
queso is supposed... It's like cheese with some salsa in it.
I know. And I know that some of it is supposed to be bitey. Like, I know. But I personally just don't like it when it's super bitey.
I don't blame you. It's just not, like, your kind of thing.
Nope. All. And this one wasn't. So it was really yummy.
It was really good. They had homemade tortillas or chips, too.
Yeah, they did.
So it was really good. I liked it.
Like, that meal was awesome. I'm really glad that they just wanted to stop and eat there.
Right? Yeah, because we get so distracted a lot of times that we...
Forget to eat.
Probably wouldn't even have noticed that it was in that back corner. But we had them with us, they noticed it, so.
Right.
Hence why we went. Oh, jeez. You're going to leave that there overnight, I just know it. On Tuesday. You okay over there?
Yeah.
She's got the giggles.
Oh, I'm a hot mess.
That's alright, my allergies are all fucked because our room smells like moss. That's awesome. Alright.
Cool.
Sorry. Yeah, no, we're good. No more Charlie Puth.
That scares your shit out of me sometimes when we're sitting there.
You ain't got no idea. It wakes me up every morning at like 7:15. I'm like...
There's got to be a way to silence it.
I don't fucking know how. I can't figure it out. Because the only thing I can think of is because it's an alarm company. Like...
Oh.
It overrides the rest of my phone.
That's stupid.
Like when you get like a Amber Alert.
Yeah.
Then it overrides everything else in your phone.
Yeah, that still comes through when you have Do Not Disturb mode and everything turned on, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it does. And it's like loud as fuck.
Oh, it's annoying. And it scares the ever-living bejesus out of you. Like when it goes off when you're driving, I swear to God, you see everybody at the same time go, ugh, in their car. The whole road.
That's funny. Yeah, we put on like 300 miles today on the car.
Yeah, we did.
Speaking of.
To go buy $100 snake.
We probably spent like almost $100 of gas today, for fuck's sake.
We spent like $100 on a snake, $100 on like gas, and probably drinks, munchies, stuff like that. And then, like...
$300 on stuff for the tank.
Yeah.
$300+.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, her house is all decked out.
Yeah, I bet. And that's not even including the mister, because the mister was separate from that.
Yep.
That was another $50 we spent. Yeah. $100 snake cost me about $600 to set up. After all is said and done, because the tank we had to buy.
Yeah.
A top.
I'm sorry.
All the shit for in it. It's all good. Can't help it.
I know.
But, like, she has a pretty bitchin' home, and...
Yeah, she'll be set up in there for a hot minute.
I'm hoping that she really enjoys it.
I hope so.
There's a lot of different stuff for her to enjoy. Her
and Layla discovered each other. Layla poked her head out from underneath her container and was like, what the fuck is that? And then, Wildfire looks at Layla and her blind ass is like, huh? And they just stared at each other, tongues a-flicking like crazy, like, what the fuck? Neither one of them got all pissy or anything like that. They were just, like, unsure of who was who.
Right.
It kind of made me giggle.
That's funny. What's also funny is, like, how it's set up. Kylie and Chance can't see each other. But Kylie and Layla probably could.
Occasionally, they probably could. But, like, right now, when Kylie's on top of her humid hide, she probably could see Layla and Layla could see her. If they were paying attention and tried really hard.
Right.
But otherwise...
I mean, she watches TV every day
across
the house.
She gets up in the morning, crawls down, and stretches in the back of her cage. And then she comes up, and she lays down on her bed with her pillow. And she watches whatever movie the kids are watching in the morning. Until, like, lunchtime, and then she's over it. And she fucks off for a while, and throughout the day, she comes back and watches TV some more.
It's so funny to me. Because, like, she doesn't like when the kids can see her or anything like that.
Nope.
But she likes watching everything. She's all good with that.
Her and Marbles are both like that.
Marbles is funny. He sits on top of his fucking hide and just watches whatever. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like a little spy up there. He just watches all of us. I'll, like, feel like somebody's watching me. And then all of a sudden I look up and there's Marbles going.
Right? Just staring at you. You're like, oh, okay.
I'm like, hello, Marbles.
Oh, okay. I know, it's been like 10 minutes.
I know.
Pipe number 2, Tilly. So, it makes me think of it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What is maidenless?
Maidenless?
Yep.
Can you spell it for me?
Maidenless.
Okay, I thought so, but I want to make sure that I was thinking the right thing. Okay. I have no idea, because I don't think it's as obvious as, like, they don't have a date or something stupid like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's something that obvious. But I can't figure out for the life of me what it would be.
I gotcha. No, nothing.
No, I have nothing.
Alright. So it says, term originated from the 2022 From Software title Else Ring. don't know what ring. It says typically used to call someone a virgin or a single. So I was like, yeah. Like, we'll see if she actually gets it. Which, I mean, you were talking, like, around them lines, but...
Like, I didn't think it would be something quite that obvious, but...
That's right. So here's a bonus one. What's a nerd? I feel like the K's got to be silent.
K, spell it for me.
Knurd.
Knurd.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm like...
Nerd.
Knurd.
Knurd.
Just because I thought it was kind of funny.
I don't know.
It's the opposite of being drunk. It's as sober as you could ever be. It strips away all the illusion, all the comforting pink fog that you could have. So just like when you're actually sober. Like,
oh my god.
You're a nerd.
That's funny. I feel like we're the nerd at a lot of parties because we have our kids with us.
Right, and we're not really about being messed up around our kids. It's not really our thing.
No. Kaboom.
I don't think it's necessarily a super bad thing, but...
I just don't want to be. We choose not to be.
Right.
That is our personal choice.
I'm not much for drinking anyways, for the most part.
No. Like, I like to drink once in a while, but...
Like, we talk while we do what we like. Like, what's nice about smoking weed is I can do it every day and not be hungover. And, like, I actually can relax and sleep a little bit.
Right?
Can I have a sip of that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So, today's trip was fairly quick, actually.
Honestly, it went a lot quicker than I thought it was going to.
For as long as it really was.
125
I felt like it went
miles.
One way.
Yeah.
I felt like it went pretty quick.
I didn't even hit it
Oh,
yet.
okay. And then, of course, after we did it twice, and then we went to Erie, and then we had to drive home from Erie.
Yeah, by the way, it's winter here still, kind of. It's
like
like
today it
it's
wasn't
second
horrible.
false spring, okay?
No, it's like fourth fall spring.
Whatever it is. It's a false spring. We can't leave Miss Wildfire in the car. It's too cold. So, I may or may not have put her in my shirt and tucked in my shirt into my pants so she couldn't fall out, and then zipped up my sweatshirt, and then zipped up my other hoodie on top of that, and kept her nice and toasty and warm and safe while we were in the store.
You just looked slightly pregnant, that's all.
Yeah.
And you're even holding it, like...
Occasionally.
Kind of like, yeah.
It made me giggle.
I love how the girl at the pet store was like, can I see it? I've never
know.
seen one in person. I'm like, this is interesting.
Right?
I mean, before this morning, we never have either. We've actually never even seen them at a expo or anything. She's pointing her fingers up.
No,
like
we'd have done scooped that bitch up if we had.
Yeah, they don't have them. I've never seen them.
I pay attention when we go to the expos to see if I see any, on the off chance we find one.
Well, the person we'd probably find one from is Fry, which he knows.
I know.
He's known for a while that as soon as you know that you can have some available, yes, try to order them. We will take them.
Yep.
Even if we're not ready for it, which we definitely were not today.
Yeah, but you can't even tell that by looking at her house.
We never can. We're not slackers. We just get prepared when we need to.
I know.
By the way, I will say I really like this mixture that we made up for Wildfire. Like for substrate.
Yeah, me too.
It's really nice and soft.
It is really soft.
And it made a good amount of substrate with a half a bag of each. I thought, at least.
I thought it was a nice amount. Like, I liked it.
I feel like it'll probably stay damp pretty good.
Right? I agree.
Because that's real, like, soft, soily kind of thing.
I feel like it'll hold the humidity really well.
And then, like, the big bark pieces really go well for, like, holding the moisture opposed to, like, the really soft stuff. But the soft stuff is a really nice texture for them.
Right.
So, like, I feel like it's a nice... Well, like, that soft stuff insulates the wet stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of excited to add it to everybody's stuff.
Right? I know. We have so many plans and whatnot. It's crazy.
We're slowly finding, like, substrate mixtures that we like for what we need.
Rather than just what, like, people tell us they like.
And making necessary changes as we go to everybody's enclosures.
Right?
I think we've just about got what we're looking for with that mixture we made today.
Yeah, that should work for anything that's, like, tropical.
Like, I really like it. I don't like this moss.
No.
No. It clumps.
I gotcha.
Really bad.
That's the forest floor moss?
Yes, I like the blocks of sphagnum moss.
Right.
Damns it.
I guess it's, by what the girl said, that I guess sphagnum moss is alive. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, how does it stay alive when it has no water?
Right.
I don't know, I just thought it was kind of weird.
It is weird.
You keep putting your finger up as if these people listening can see your finger being pointed up. By the way, no, they can't.
No, but you can.
I just have to announce it every time. I gotcha.
No.
She says, wait a minute. One moment, please.
Shut the fuck up.
If you have 1 moment for assistance, it shall arrive in 1 moment, yes.
I needed a sec. Whoa. I sat back way too quick, and it wasn't even that far back.
Right. So, right now we have some sour diesel. And, the sour diesel is wicked. Like, paired with our dabs that we have, whew,
I'm really scared to stand up.
like, you're really, really high. Like, you have a really, really nice body high and a super crazy head high.
Oh, so my body is not the only one that feels like it's tingling everywhere.
No, I don't feel like I'm tingling everywhere.
Like, it feels like everything's falling asleep. And it's a weird
really.
feeling, and I don't like it.
I have that in my feet, though.
That's everywhere. It's in my arms, my hands, my shoulders, my legs, my feet.
You're like, I don't know what's happening to me.
And I'm like, why?
So here's a thought process, a question I had for you. So what do you think is going to be your first set of gauges that you pick out once your ears get about size?
I want them little black snake ones.
Like the ones that are like a U shape?
I think so. I use those ones.
I gotcha.
I really like those. And I can wear them all the time.
I'm really thinking maybe some mushrooms. Like little mushroom ones.
I've had to narrow it down between those ones, the Medusa ones, or
Medusas are too.
I really love the mushroom dangling ones. I adore those. Those are amazing.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm not looking to buy dangling ones. It's not a thing.
But I am. I want some.
That's fine. You can buy them. I'm just not going to wear them. So, like...
That's fine. You can still buy them for me sometimes. Like, that's okay. That's allowed.
Okay. Oh, okay. She gets big ears. Like, big, like, gauges. So then she can wear dangling earrings. Like, that... Like... You can't wear dangling earrings after you're gauged, usually. And you're like, yes, I found some, yes you can.
And I was like, neener fucking neener.
And I guess they just keep them open because of the weight of them. Which
That's
I feel like
is
is gotta be, like, horrible for your ears.
These were metal tunnels. And they just have, like, a little loop in the front that the mushrooms dangle off of.
Mm.
That's all they are. They're not hangers.
I gotcha. But she wants hangers, too.
I do want hangers. I love hangers. There's some bat hangers, and there's some snake hangers, and there's some... I have screenshots of so many different hangers, and gauges, and tunnels, and dangly tunnels, and...
But the 2-feather plugs is where they have the better ones, in my opinion, that we've been seeing. Their website's called 2-feather plugs.
Listen, I don't give a fuck where I get the ones I want to get, but I have specific ones picked out that I want those ones. So hopefully we can get them there. If not, we're gonna have to get some from the other place too, because
that's fine.
I can't help it. They're pretty and I have to have it.
Right, they had some pretty cool Valentine's ones.
And this one isn't, I agree. And this one isn't useless, like the fat, chubby little knickknacks that I was in love with this afternoon. Theirs are so fucking cute still.
But like the jack-o'-lantern one, like, dude. Oh, there's so many cool ones.
I really liked, they had like a heart-shaped one.
I've seen a couple of cool Jack ones.
Yeah.
I've been watching for a Zero set that are really cool. I've always loved Zero. I think that'd be kind of cool.
I love Sally. I like Jack and Sally together too.
Right. But I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't know. Maybe even jellyfish. I love the jellyfish ones.
Oh, who was it? Jordan, when he was here with Yetta the other day. Asked, because I was doing behind her ear tattoo. He goes, if you got one of these, what would you get? And I'm like, that's why I don't have one. I don't fucking know. I kind of want a, I'm like, I made a joke. I'm like, I kind of want a jellyfish, but that would be way too fucking time consuming. He goes, do it. I'm like, no. I'm kidding. That's too much. First of all, I don't want to sit through that. Second of all, I don't want to put somebody through that, because that's a pain in the ass spot to do.
Now, would it be like a SpongeBob jellyfish or like a realistic jellyfish?
Could we meet in the middle? Like not hypo-realism, but maybe, like, not a SpongeBob jellyfish.
I mean, I could see a SpongeBob jellyfish being, like, planted somewhere, I'm just saying.
Why?
Just because I could see it. I don't know, I have some pretty obscure tattoos. Like, some pretty obscure ideas and some ones that I have that are pretty obscure.
You'll probably end up with a SpongeBob jellyfish somewhere as a filler piece, kind of like your mind. Maybe. You'll be like, put him right here, because he can be small.
When I'm really close to being done with my leg, like my legs that are just like a whole bunch of random nonsense, I would love to put a Waldo in somewhere. That's literally like a Find Waldo kind of situation. Come on, that'd be funny as fuck. You're
it would hilarious.
Tell me I'm not wrong, or that I'm wrong. Come on.
You're funny.
It'd be a stellar tattoo just to stick somewhere, just a little tiny.
It is. Like,
Waldo.
It's fucking hilarious. Like, that's a funny idea. I forgot how big Tilly is.
Yo, yeah.
I don't know if I want to do all 3 of these.
You already packed the 3rd one. What the fuck? She's like, but I can't.
My vision is so fucked right now.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm feeling great. Solid. You okay?
Oh, I feel good.
Okay, I'm like, you okay? Like,
I'm okay, but like I'm high to the point where my vision is all fucked up, and I'm like, like I'll finish this one with you, but like I don't know if I want to smoke that one.
That's the big bitch. Yeah, I'll wait until tomorrow. Oh,
it would be fine.
Well, at least I guess we know what we're smoking tomorrow then.
What are you working?
11:09.
That's poo-poo.
I gotta train a new employee. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. We have a new creature of a new species.
Yeah. We better hope that our new racks get here before Hannibal comes. They aren't that backed up.
They shouldn't be. So we're not supposed to get Hannibal until May. It might be expedited a little faster, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I have things I have to get to, though, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we gotta get him a tank, too.
Let's watch out for one. That's all. But I'm excited for Hannibal to get here. Oh.
Right?
So excited.
I know, me too.
But yeah, this is our first colubrid.
Yeah, it is.
And it's a stupid fast colubrid.
Yeah, it is. I feel like I finally figured out why I have big hands for a girl, but long, skinny fingers.
What's that?
To deal with snakes like that.
I just worry about it getting injured with its whipping.
I know.
It's not like I'm like all that worried about getting bit or anything, because she's not big.
No.
Or anything. She don't have like huge teeth for her size or anything, so.
No, and she's honestly, as of right this minute, isn't super bitey. She's flighty, but she's not bitey.
Right. She's the flight, not fight situation going on.
Like, maybe it'll be different when she kind of gets comfortable and feels established in her little home that we built her. I don't know.
It'll also come down to, like, how long it takes her to figure out that we're not gonna hurt her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I figure once she figures that out, she'll be like, okay, so they're not that bad. It's like Jackson.
I know.
Like, he isn't a huge fan always, but at the same time, like, he's like, meh,
he gets in his moods sometimes where he just enjoys it. And sometimes he just tolerates it. It kind of depends on the day for him. And some days he's really not impressed with you.
Right.
Days I wake him up and give him a bath, he's like, motherfucker.
Like, why do you hate me?
Oh, he was not. He's really not happy with him when I do that. But tis necessary sometimes.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, especially when he goes on a situation and goes and lays in his bed for like 3 weeks straight.
Right.
In his hide. Doesn't leave. You're like, what the hell?
Right. Makes you a nervous fucking wreck.
Sometimes. But like, when he's had that situation going on, you're like, hey, You alive? He's like, why? Why are you bugging me? Yep, you're okay, you're good.
I know. He kind of evil eyes you when you wake him up, and he's like, "Mrr."
He's got a horrible side eye. For sure.
Dude, even he was staring at my tuna sandwich tonight. And I'm like, why? Pissed me off. Everybody wanted some.
They were good tonight. They were. It was a good snack.
It's this clog.
Yeah.
I don't know how to unclog it when it's got stuff in it.
I don't know. It's probably dead.
I mean, ish. Yeah. Ish.
So just blow it out that way. Don't make yourself pass out. Or I was telling you about those really skinny resin pipes. Tonight's the night of resins.
Well, I just gotta find a pipe cleaner. Or two. Sometimes,
we have a whole bunch of them.
I know. They're on the counter. But they're not, currently residing right here. So, they're fucking useless to me.
Well, evidently.
I have the patience of nothing.
If nothing had patience. You okay? You gonna make it through?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
My tum-tum hurts.
Your stum-tum?
My tum-tum.
Stum-tum.
I half burped. I don't want... We'll talk about this in a bit.
No, it's good. We're good. I wouldn't leave them laying all right there. Ow.
No, but I'm not leaning over there right now, because if I do, then all of our stuff is going to go crash, bang, and boom onto the floor.
Okay. I had a cramp right here.
Ow.
And I was like, oh, good lord. You ever have those? In the dimple of your cheeks?
Well, for the last 10 minutes, I've had a stabbing pain in my eyeball, and it feels almost like your eyeball is cramping. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, mine's behind my eye, back here. Yeah, I've had that behind my left eye for a little bit. I don't know, but it sucks.
You're having it too right now?
Yeah.
You know what it is? We're too high.
I don't think we're too high. Is there such thing as
our
too
eyeball says otherwise. Our eyeball is bitches.
My eyes are bloody looking. They're so dark red, I'm sure.
Oh, I know.
Mine are always horrible when I get really stoned. And I'm not even that stoned. I'm really tired too. I think that's a good part of our issue.
How about eat some food and watch some TV?
Probably pass out.
And be comfy and cozy.
With all the dogs on top of you and super warm.
And the cat. The cat usually makes her way into there once the dogs are sleeping and comfortable. I just want to snuggle with all the critters and be comfy and cozy and watch TV and eat my bowl of s'mores.
Ooh.
I have one, bowl-ish left.
I gotcha.
Them little bags at Family Dollar don't really have a whole lot in them.
And then we have 3 kids, so you know.
And I was saving it for Wednesday night because I knew I'd be munchy.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time not going to check out Wildfire. See what she's up to.
I'd walk in and walk by, but I don't get too close because she can't see very well anyway, so she's probably... I'm not even sure she can see me going through there with all the lights off.
Right.
Too well. I don't know.
I have no clue what their kind of vision is.
Especially when her eyes are as clouded over as hers are right now.
Right, that too. I mean, it could be okay. You never know.
I'm going to be so mad if they all shed the day after we leave.
Oh, come on.
I'll be pissed.
You'd be happy they shed, though.
I would, but I'd be upset if they weren't, perfect sheds and we weren't here to remedy the situation.
Right.
Because the girl who's going to watch them, I really don't want to have to try and walk her through that. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I don't blame you. The boy already wanted to take all your signs down.
What do you mean?
On the lights, the ones that say off or...
Oh, I know he did, little turd. I labeled all the lights for her so that she knew what ones need to be turned off and what ones are to stay on. Like, all the heat emitters stay on and whatnot. And it made it really easy for her. And she actually said that it helped quite a bit. I'm like, awesome. I'll leave them up because she's going to be watching them when we go to Tinley, too. And the boy, as soon as we get home, can I take these off now? No, you can fucking not. God damn it. Why? They look stupid. Because they help the reptile sitter, okay? Just, oy.
She says, because they help the reptile sitter.
It makes it easy for her.
Right.
And it'll make it easy for the babysitter when she's here and she turns the lights off for us. All the ones you touch are labeled.
Right. I know. I think that's the only thing that I'm nervous about with Tinley. Like, is leaving for, 4 days.
Dude.
And leaving our house.
I'm not worried about the dogs, because they're going to be with your mom. I'm not worried about the kids, because, again, they're going to be with your mom. I can't help but be concerned about our reptiles, because out of all of them, they're the most fragile.
Right.
So, leaving them for that long, I'm just like, oh.
I just mean, all the different shit that we have plugged in and whatnot.
I know.
The ability for something to overheat, it definitely, puts a worry in there, that's all.
I know.
Just because, if something does overheat and something happens, most likely she's not going to be here unless it's, overnight or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because she works and stuff.
I know. It scares me a little bit.
That's the only thing I'm kind of apprehensive about. I'm like, oh. Once you have, reptiles and a bunch of them, and you have, a schedule, someone's home quite often.
I'd really like to replace the little, fucking redneck jigging I did today.
Yeah.
With, an actual, a surge protector like we have for over there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, no, I don't like this.
I don't like it either, but it works for today.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Because it's something we didn't think about.
No, I know. You okay? Got sneeze? White rabbit. Bless you.
Thank you. Do you call me bunny rabbit?
No, white rabbit.
Oh.
And, normally people are like, what? And then it makes them not have to sneeze anymore. I
thought it was because my nose twitches.
No.
I can feel my nose twitching when I'm getting ready to sneeze.
You're funny.
Weird. And I feel like I look like a bunny every time I'm going to go sneeze.
Oh, okay. Is that why you try to cover your face? You're like, no.
No, because I'm covering because I'm going to sneeze. Nobody wants that.
I mean, you don't know.
Sneezes come at you 100 miles an hour. No.
They only go 7 feet at max.
Are you 7 feet away from me right now?
No, I'm
So if I sneeze and don't cover, am I just going to spray you?
Probably.
Uh-huh. Do you want me to do that? I can, next time.
No, I mean, if you look away, though, then, you don't spray anybody.
I don't know. It was drilled into my head. You cover when you sneeze.
It's just funny, though. I don't know. I know. I do, too. But it's just funny, the way that you're sitting, the way that you're, trying to, cover so that way you can't see your nose wrinkling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what it looks like. But, on that note, it's about that time. We'll catch you guys later.
Thanks for listening to our podcast.
Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and follow. Remember, keep it wild.
Keep it creative.
And see you later.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.